The content I get on TikTok really depends on one, what I like, the things that I'm liking, the algorithm picks the things that I like, or two, if I search up something or I say something, my TikTok will usually listen to me, and they know exactly what I'm talking about and what I'm searching because I can tell you there's been a million times where I'm scrolling my TikTok and I was like, wait a minute, was I not just talking about this the other day? I mean, that's that's what's crazy. Um, as for what I like, I get a lot of dog. I tell people like, "What's on your FYP?" I usually say, dog videos and like twice." And I would say K-pop, not because like I'm like super into K-pop and this. I'm not the Twice posters behind me. I'm into Twice, but I get like in general just because I like Twice videos. They just show me a lot of K-pop videos. And I get a lot of dog videos. I mean, every time I see a cute dog being doing dog things, I just can't help it. I'll literally just like I send it to everybody. Um, I can't stand this is like jumping ahead, but I can't stand those 3 minute videos, those long ones. I literally will just these quick videos of dogs. That's my FYP. I would say that's the majority of what's on my For You page. Other than the occasional like I don't know, TikTok trend dance, but that's basically it. And celebrities, music artists I like, they'll just appear. Probably because I'm being stalked by my phone and they know what music I listen to. I do not publish content at all. I'm a lurker account. I am the account with zero videos, a million following, and like a couple followers that are my friends so that I can just send them videos. I don't know, I just kind of like to be creative in that way takes a lot of effort for me. Well, I feel like a lot of people, a lot of my friends tell me personally, "Oh my God, make TikToks. You're so funny." You know what? I feel like my humor is not meant for like a platform like that. It's meant for when you're talking to me, like it's meant for like social situations. It's not really meant for, you know, these quick videos. Like I don't think I could really target people in that way and, you know, gain any sort of following through TikTok. So that's why I don't really post. Also, learning a whole like I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to like do anything of that sort. So it's a whole new area and path that I do not know. Maybe I want to make videos like in general because I Twitch stream every now and then, but I feel like TikTok's a really good place to promote your other whatever like you're doing in your life that's creative, streaming, you're an artist, you're an upcoming singer, you're a songwriter, you're a dancer, like TikTok, well yeah, it's a good creative outlet. It's really like so good at promoting those types of skill sets like outside of the platform that you want to be popular on. Like TikTok, yeah, you can be popular on, but you use that to gain popularity at another platform. That's like how I see it in that way. So maybe I will eventually make content, but for now, I don't. Zero. As for positives, I think TikTok is the best app to ever come out. I mean, what app is as entertaining, as addictive, is as easy easy to create stuff. Like, I mean, I'm over here complaining about the complexity. I mean, it's really not that complex at the end of the day. People can just pop their phone up, hit record and, do the latest trend and gain millions of followers. I mean, that's insane. And that's an impressive feat for a platform, like, and I say impressive feat for the platform in that when it was not that big, the way that it grew was almost like instant. Like people saw what this platform had to offer and everyone capitalized off of it. I mean, people's are still capitalizing off of it. I mean, everyone's TikTok famous. Everyone I know, I mean, all everyone in my life, they're like, I see their followers. Everyone has 100,000 followers. Like, it's insane just how easy it is to gain a following and just promote yourself and even make money off of the platform. I mean, not that much money, but I don't. It's really impressive in that way. Like, wow, yeah, the utility of the platform is impressive. I also think the way it's just kind of like, especially I think because of quarantine and COVID, it really brought people together in their little niches. I mean, we talked about your For You page and what's on your feed. It's like that feed is catered towards you, and while it's catered towards you, it's also catered towards other people that are like you. So it's almost like they're building many communities and niches for different types of, content and culture. So I also think that's very cool as well. I mean, I haven't really used the platform to meet people really. I mean, if I were posting content, it'd probably be easier to meet people. But I think you really build community there. I mean, all the different like, this is so random, but when you would put the profile pictures and everyone would have that same one, it was like an army of them. I mean, that's hilarious. That's like, it's just very meta, and it's just, I don't know, TikTok does it well in that way. Like Twitter, great platform, a lot of culture, but TikTok really builds off culture and community wherever like little bubble you're in. And there's a million bubbles of TikTok. Like I'm a part of like a whole bunch of bubbles, but there's like infinite amounts of different bubbles that you can be in. And that's what I really think is cool about TikTok. I think it's just a good, solid platform that keeps you engaged, right? And they keep you engaged with, they know what they're doing with how they engage you. The algorithm is perfected to the point where you don't even realize that you're being like lured into the cycle of just swipe, 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 swipe. They know what they're doing and it's working. And you know what? Sometimes, I have there's a philosophy I have in that either you're a creator or you're a consumer. I mean, you can be a creator and you can consume, but there's something that you like. You are more fulfilled and you waste your time not consuming. You waste your time more like in the creative process. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people just consume, like they don't ever ever expand on that. Not saying that's a bad thing. We need creators and we need consumers. The negative aspects of TikTok. uh, I mean, one you could say the negative aspect is the way that TikTok controls you, in the sense that they're using the algorithm to keep you engaged and addicted to the platform. I mean, that's everyone talks about the swipe, swipe, swipe. You just keep going and going for hours on the street. You don't even realize that you've been sitting on TikTok for hours just because of how engaged you are and how the algorithm does such a good job at maintaining that engagement. I mean, based on what you're liking during that small little session, I'm sure the algorithm is pinpointing every single thing you do, how long you watch the video for, if you like the video, if you look at the comments, if you even reply in the comments. Like they're all looking at these things to continuously keep you engaged and almost make you feel like you're like on top of it. Do you know what I mean by that? Basically, it's like there's a thing that a lot of people have is where they want to, know what's going on and be a part of it. So if there's like some meme or there's some joke that's going on the internet, like people want to be a part of it. They want to know so that they want to, feel like they belong. And so if you're that, I feel like that's another thing that gets in there, and that's how they get to you. It's when you're feeling on top of it. You're feeling like, okay, like this is something that, I'm ahead of in the game. Like I've seen this before anyone else. Like all these little things that the algorithm does to just make sure that this is the app that as you go to when you're bored sitting in bed and you have nothing else to do. You're waiting for the dentist appointment in the lobby. You're sitting on the toilet. You're waiting in line at an amusement park for a roller coaster. You're waiting in line to eat lunch, to order your food. Like this is they made it so that that's what you go to. The swipe. And that's one negative aspect. Now, the whole other negative aspect with it is how much influence people have on TikTok. And what I mean by that is people that have no credentials in anything, no background in anything, no like any sort of achievements or background to support whatever they're preaching about on TikTok. They just spew whatever information they want and people believe it. I really, there's something I tell my friends and people, I'm like, I could go on TikTok and be the most confident person there is. Just speak what I like, may have an opinion about something, speak with the most confidence and pretend it's a fact. And I'm sure people will believe me. Not even I'm sure. I know people will believe me. This is seen so many times in like when huge political movements occur. I would say this happens a lot more so in politics, and opinion based things behind politics where people are very emotionally connected and passionate. So if I go on the platform TikTok and I am passionate about something and I spew some sort of, view on something, and I'm like, you know, I'm like mad and I'm just so aggressive with it and I'm so confident what I'm saying, people will believe it. And that's become very dangerous. And obviously, there's people like me that are capable of, understanding and seeing those types of content and, like, well, okay, I have my own opinions. And if this is a new information that's brought to me, I'll fact check it and make sure I would not just believe something off of TikTok just because it's on TikTok. And that's what a lot of people do. They just believe it just because. And they don't care to check. It's just, okay, I like it. It's real in my head. And it gets worse than that. So when I talk about political movements and opinions, you have someone say something, and as I said, TikTok, they when you're on TikTok, the content that you get is catered to you, and people like you, so that community, and so now there's a community, there's a circle now, and so everyone in that circle watches this video where this guy is spewing nonsense, he's lying, but you believe him because he's so confident in what he's saying. And now every single person here in the comments, they all now believe him. They all justify that opinion. So now everyone in the comments, there's now, let's say, 20,000 people like the video. All 20,000 people just justified the lie, the confident lie that the original content creator made. And now it's even deemed more as a fact, and people are more inclined to even believe it more so to be true and not never even question it now because their whole circle and community, that small bubble, reinforces their behavior and their opinions. And this happens, in general. Like this can happen in real life, and it's not just TikTok. But the problem is a lot of younger people that are more impressionable are on these platforms. I mean, we have teenagers and kids growing up constantly being engaged with the content and the platform that is TikTok and the things that they watch on TikTok for hours straight. They waste their time. I say that with quotations because I use TikTok as well, and I use it to fill up some time as well. And I can't totally look down on people that use TikTok in that way. But we have impressionable youth that are going on the platform and just reinforcing behavior with each other and believing things that aren't true, and you know that goes into cancel culture. That goes into like people have good intention with their movements and their beliefs, but they always come off in a not a good way to actually get anything done. It's like almost like everyone on TikTok's aggressive, and it's just to fight, and it's just to cancel, and it's just to hate, and it's just to prove that the other person is wrong. To prove that the other person is wrong. That's like the whole point of TikTok and these types of, clashes of opinion. It's just to prove the other side that they're wrong. And so, as I said, you have your 20,000 likes and the community over here. You got the 30,000 likes community over here. Original content creator, their bubble, they clash and they all reinforce their opinions based on nothing. Like these fights are based on nothing, and it's just, as I said, it's getting really dangerous and counterproductive to actually pushing forward these movements and actually create change. Like, as I said, TikTok can be used in such a great way, but we could utilize it better through our perception and for people to be educated when consuming that type of media and consuming content on TikTok. It's so, as I said, you can pull up your phone and start scrolling. It's that easy to like be up to date with what's going on in the world, and it's almost too accessible. It's too accessible, and no one takes it. Everyone takes it with with a grain of salt when they're on TikTok. Everything they see is they don't really put any effort or thought into it. Like, I mean, why would you? It's supposed to be mindless scrolling. They want you just to mindlessly scroll so that you're on their platform for hours and not even realize the time has passed. And that's where that kind of conflict occurs. Like, how can I be cognizant? It's not even the word, like cognizant of, okay, not everything I see on here is true, Like, why would I want to do that if I would just want to be mindlessly not think for hours? Like, that's what the platform basically is. And as I said, impressionable youth, that's a huge issue that I see on TikTok occurring right now, is uneducated people believing uneducated people and living off of those uneducated facts. And uneducated facts, I mean lies, fake news, fake news, literally. Um, that's a whole nother topic as well, social media and just how young people and people that are growing up in this time, like kids that are growing up in this time, they're being totally affected and traumatized because of social media, and they're living such different lives, and developing in such a different they're developing in such a different time. I would say that the development of kids nowadays is just completely different than back then. Even when I was a kid, and I'm only 21. So when I was a kid, we didn't have social media, and kids with social media are growing up in a different environment, a different headspace where they're constantly seeing what's going on in the world. All and not just you never see the good things that are going on in the world. Everything you see on social media are the bad things. And so how do you think that affects kids and children? I mean, I definitely can relate to people more. Like, it brings things to talk about in conversation with, all the things that happen on TikTok. But for the most part, it's just kind of, I used to use Twitter a lot. I kind of now use TikTok a little bit more. What's changed since I've gotten TikTok? The goldfish brain. The goldfish brain that has an 8-second attention span that used to be able to watch 3-minute videos. And now I can only watch 15-second videos because 3-minute videos are too long. That's what happened. TikTok has made me have the worst attention span ever. I sit in class and maybe I'll focus for maybe 10, 15 minutes, but after the 10, 15-minute mark, I am so bored and I'm just thinking about wanting to do anything else. Like, I cannot focus anymore. And I used to be able to. And it's all because of TikTok. That's insane. This is an app on my phone that everyone has. Like, this is insane that I am now a goldfish. I'm a goldfish now. I can't focus anymore. I used to watch like 20-minute YouTube videos. Ugh, I can't even watch a 3-minute TikTok. I was like, it's so funny. My brother sends me 3-minute TikTok videos and I don't even watch them. I just like it. I'm like, cool. Like, I pretend I watched it. I'll watch maybe like the first 5 seconds and I already get the gist of it. Like, yeah, my attention span has changed. Not for the better. Not for the better.